Hello, everybody. It's Lisa Anderson, Strategic Business Advisor and Virtual CFO with Anavo Transformation Solutions and your $1 million mentor. And I look orange on this screen. And that's because, it's the end of the day. It's almost 5:30 and I didn't have an opportunity to prep for this, although I did not want the day to go by without jumping in and saying something to you today because it's Wednesday and I feel like I want to leave you $1 million message on this $1 million Wednesday. And I haven't had an opportunity to turn the lights on in the office or anything. It's just been a busy back-to-back day and a busy back-to-back week. But I wanted to jump in and share with you something that, again, we're in the month of September, and September is the beginning of planning season. And over the course of the last several weeks, I've been having planning conversations with small businesses as it relates to preparing for the end of this year. A lot of companies have received money and financing in some capacity. Some grants have been received. And in some instances, those grants, while they are not taxable occurrences, some of the things associated with them are taxable implications. And so we have been planning over the course of the last several weeks to make certain that companies are well positioned so that they don't have to stroke a big check at the end of the year, that they're moving forward with their eyes wide open before they get to the end of December and there's no risk mitigation, no time for any of that. And all they have to do is stroke a check. And instead of, on the other side of it, investing in something that they need for business, utilizing those funds to help thrust the business forward versus stroking a check to Uncle Sam. So if you guys are in planning mode, which I hope and pray that you are, there are a few things that you should be doing right now. Right now, meaning it is September 23rd, it's soon to be October. In a few moments, we will only have 3 months left to prepare for the end of our year. So what should you be doing right now? You should be, number one, budgeting. You should be preparing your budget for 2021. And number two, you should be forecasting your dollars for 2020 so that you can make some decisions and some determinations about your cash flow. You should be revisiting your strategy so that you can do whatever is necessary, position yourself and your business so that you can capitalize on these last 3 months to capture any new opportunities or even to best position yourself to begin to capture great opportunities in 2021. And then you should be writing that plan down and be prepared to execute upon it. And so, as you know, I love John Maxwell. I'm a John Maxwell leadership coach certified. And this is one of his books, one of many that I have read, almost every one of them. But this is one that I actually live by. And I'm going to read to you what he says on today, which is September the 23rd. He says, celebrate successes, celebrate successes. Sometimes people make great strides and aren't even aware of it. Have you ever started a diet or exercise and after a while felt that you were struggling, only to have a friend tell you you look good, that you look great? Well, that's because we're so far in the weeds of the things that are going on that we can't see the progress that we're making. And so that's some of the things that we're also doing in the month of September is we're taking a look back and we're looking at all of the great things that have actually occurred and we're celebrating. We're celebrating first before we move forward. Because let me tell you, all the hard work that you're putting in right now, all the hard work that you've been putting in all year long, all the overwhelm and the things that may feel like you're being squeezed out of position or into position, those are all actions that are a result of some of the successes that you have created that you don't even recognize have occurred. So today I had a great coaching session with one of my clients and we took a look back and she listed 12 major successes, things to celebrate that have occurred this year that she wasn't even aware of. She wasn't even aware of it. And not only are they major successes for her, they are huge setups for greater success next year. And she is a lot closer to achieving her end game and the things that she has on her roadmap that we put together and have been working on for the last 4 years. She is almost at that mark. She's got 2 numbers that she's working against: employee numbers and revenue numbers. And she's almost there. And she hadn't even recognized it. And so you got to celebrate the successes. You got to celebrate the successes first. You got to take a snatch back before you start to look forward. So I've been taking a look at some of our successes. I reported some of them yesterday in my community to share some of the things that I've done just in the month of September. One thing that I did is I helped small businesses acquire $1.5 million in total in working capital during a time when money seems to be hard to get. I also helped in the month of September, just this month, small businesses win $25 million in revenue in closed contract opportunities. So I want you guys to go back and celebrate. Some of the small things are some of the greatest things that you can do in business. And if you're not paying attention to it, you don't realize it, you don't recognize it because you're so far in the weeds of what's going on. Before you know it, you'll be ready to quit because it all feels so heavy because you just simply didn't take the time to take a snatch back, look back, and celebrate those successes. So here's my challenge for you today. Sit down and take a look back over the last 9 months and really, really, really identify some of the things that have occurred this year that are needle moving opportunities, things that help you move forward in business and in life that you haven't had the chance to even conceive the idea of celebrating. Write them down and celebrate the moment. So that's your $1 Million Minute for today. And before I forget, I am hosting a strategic intensive on Friday. It is our Legacy Builders quarterly retreat. And it's an opportunity for our legacy builders to get together to take a look back so that they can look forward and create more opportunity, more success as they move towards achieving their overall objectives. And I invite you to join us. It's not too late. You can still register. Registration doesn't close until tomorrow evening. So you can register by going to www.pulse, P-U-L-S-E, profitmethod.com. That's www.pulseprofitmethod.com. And I hope to see you at the retreat on Friday. Celebrate those successes. Thank you guys for listening in. Have a great day. Keep moving forward towards your $1 Million mission.